So here's the big question. Long letter or short letter? Which one is better? Well, there's a big debate between different people who say the long letter is better or the short letter. But according to the copywriters that I've hired to fix my sales letters in the past, many years ago, they've always told me long letter always beats the short letter. And here's why. If we're looking at a long letter, it really tests the patience of the person. If you look at a short squeeze page that you're merely trying to build your list, then you might get them onto your list quickly. Let me give you a quick example here. This is a list that I built a long time ago, and it's a freebie product that I gave out a long time ago, and I had people proofread it and copywriters help me with this page. It used to be a squeeze page, and for a while I would be getting people on my list that even though they were double opt-ins, they wouldn't even convert. When I changed it into an actual long sales letter, then I began to get people maybe at a slower pace, but at the same time my conversion rates began to increase. So that showed me by tests and different sales letters that I had that if you're trying to build a list, either of customers or a list that you want to convert later into paid customers, long sales letters always beat it. Because what happens is if people have the patience to go from the top all the way to the bottom to actually read the sales letter, there are people who read the top, read the middle, and scan through it, and that's normal, but their ability to actually take the time to scroll, it says something. So I have noticed that the long sales letter often beats the short sales letter because they have the patience to get all the way down, whether it's a freebie, whether it's a paid product, or whatever. Because in that case, people actually take the time to read your sales letter, and you get people who want to be on your list. And I'm going at this from the perspective of being consulted by copywriters a while back and having tests actually done. And I remember actually doing ad swaps, and my sales page would be a squeeze page, which would only be about 200, 300 words. I get more people onto my list, but I get people that complain more and would only seek freebie things. And the people that I built the list upon who were either paid or went through some sort of long sales letter, they actually converted much, much higher. Now, it's true that some people will say that they don't like to read the long sales letter, and that's fine. But when that happens, you know that these types of people, or most of these types of people, don't even want to be your customer anyways. So with that said, the long letter tests patience and if they really want it. Because the long sales letter, even if you're giving a freebie away, like what I showed you earlier, they have to read through it and they have to scroll all the way to the bottom to actually get the freebie. And if they've gotten that far, that says something about the people that you're getting onto your list. Plus, if you create a long sales letter, you create a more exciting atmosphere. People get to know you better versus a short letter. You're basically saying buy now, sign up now. You're using the hard sell method, and people don't really get to know you that well through that. And the more people get to know you, the more they actually buy from you because they feel like they actually know you, and when you recommend products and other things like that, then they'll feel more open to listening to you versus if they just signed up through a hard sell, short sales letter. So with that said, let's go ahead and talk about how many pages you should have. Well, if you take a look at any sales letter, most of the time you have one page. Now, I'm not talking about when you print it out as a whole. If you go to File, Print, or Print Preview, you'll notice that there are more than one page. There's about 18 pages if you print it out. However, what I'm talking about here is if you actually scroll down, and this is one page. Now, you want to avoid having pages that say one page, click here, second page, third page, fourth page. So the thing you want to do here is if you have to have links, like privacy, terms and conditions, put them at the bottom. Like for this page, I have a demo, so it goes to another page. As you can see here, it says demo, see a sample video in action. So if I click this link, what you want to do is you want to make it open up into a new window, so that if they close that window, they still have your page. Otherwise, let's say you click that and it opens up in that sales page itself, then what happens is if they close out of it, they won't find your other sales page. So you want to, if you ever create any other pages like demos and things like that, you want to make sure that you open it in a new window. So to do that, you can actually say demo, and if you create a link to it, you just click on link here and you enter the link. It'd be www.yahoo.com just for an example, and you'll notice that you have a target here, and just click on link is to be opened in new window. Press OK. That way when somebody clicks on your actual link, then they go to a different page. And you save the trouble of losing prospects who might click on the demo link, exit it, and don't know how to get back. So the rule of thumb, make sure you don't have any links unless it goes to a different page other than your pay or buy it now button. So you have this page, your buy it now button, any possible other links like terms of service, conditions, privacy statement. But if you have a link, make sure that it goes out to a different window. You might also notice that I have a members login here, but it's self-explanatory, so prospects and new prospects might come and they won't click on that, of course, unless they actually are a member. So other than that, try to avoid including links on your web page unless they're demo links. If as all possible, include them on that same sales letter page, so you avoid them having distractions and going off your page.